So it's been a while since the season started, and other than the major bugs and glitches the game came with, the heroes that came in the season did not disappoint. And out of all 5 of them, however, I like Anran the most and wanted to give you my thoughts about her in this season. Hello everyone, that's Overwatch here, and in today's video, I'll be going over my thoughts about Anran and Overwatch Season 1 Conquest. Now before we really get into detail about my thoughts, do note that I won't be getting into things like hero design. I am aware of the complaints about the design and the change for it, but I could really care less about them. Additionally, any and all footage in this video will be from me. Other than that, there's not much to go over, so if you're ready for this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos like these. Anyways, let's get into it. Right off the bat, thank God there's another dive DPS for me to learn and use. She's definitely in my top 5 heroes in that category, considering I mainly like mobile characters in general, like Genji and Tracer. Speaking of Genji, she's quite similar to him with the burst mobility and damage they both have. Another similarity I found out between the two is their perk selection. She has a set of perks that are more healing focused towards her, and a set that focuses more on personal damage like Genji as well. There's also some movement tech with her dashes, which is great for getting high advantage and setting up for flanks. Playstyle wise, Shift is more of a dive hero to me. Being able to have the ability to go in and out makes this the best choice for her in my opinion. Additionally, she has 2 versions of her ultimate, one when she's mainly alive to do personal damage, and the second version of her ultimate when she's dead. In all honesty, I do love this for her, but if I'm going to be completely honest, I only ever use her first variation. I'm not going to call the other variation trash, but it's mainly situational in my opinion. I don't really see myself using it anytime soon unless it's in for maybe a dire moment, to get maybe last touch, or to maybe win a team fight that was definitely winnable. So her second from her ult is definitely a situational case in my opinion. Now with the positive out the way, let's move on to her downsides. Firstly, I consider her a really team dependent hero in my opinion. What I mean is she really benefits from other characters who apply the burn effect. Characters like Ashe with Dynamite, Manga with the secondary fire, Torb during his ultimate Molten Core, and finally Iliari with her major perk, Sunburn. Now, I don't really see this as a bad thing, considering she can apply a burning effect at a decent rate on her own, but against tanks, it's going to be a bit better if she had at least one of them. Secondly, the thought of her dying mid-ultimate, as bad and basic as it sounds to be honest, her dying during her main version is a bit ridiculous in my opinion. This does sound like a major skill issue, but as long as you use it in a proper manner, then you should be fine. Go. There's also a list of things that all can be prevented by, so if you want a video on that topic, I'll consider making it in the future, or if we hit a like goal of 10. Thanks. Now, onto the main question of determining if I think she's good or not. Well, after playing her for some time, and now with the buffs that came in not long ago, I say she's in a good position in the current state of Overwatch. I really don't think there needs to be any buffs given to her, and nerfs as well. And for anyone looking for a new main tryout, I recommend picking her up in my personal opinion. But with all that being said, that'll be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts on Anran and who you want to see a video on next time in the comment section below. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.